So this track might actually be the definition of the term straight flame. Hey y'all, it's Cynical Apex Commentaries here once again with another video. Yes, I know that I said this video was going to be up a few days ago, however I've been quite busy, well busier than I envisioned, as if you follow me on Twitter, you would probably know by what I tweeted out earlier today, Australian time that is. By the way, my Twitter, as always, is @CynicalComments, so I will be leaving that in the description if you guys want to follow me there as well to keep in track with me and to find out and have input on video ideas that you might see on the channel at some point, or whether or not it interests me, or if I'm able to discuss it and do some research on it. So hey, I want to be interactive with you guys. I want to gather a fan base or a community here and have engaging discussions on the topics that I cover, whether or not they're a reaction like it is today, or if it's just a standard commentary video I do. So don't be afraid to state your opinions in the comments or even on Twitter to me if you wish, and I will discuss them with you. Anyway, I should probably actually talk about what the video is going to be about today. Yes, it is a reaction video, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, to the song Illy Mode, as I stated as well in my introduction, by SFJ and Quadeca, two artists that I do really like, and I think both have the potential to go mainstream or even make it big on the platform within this year. Both of them have started to break out, yes, but I do feel like that the sky could very well be the limit for their potential if they just polish up a few things, which I'll discuss during this video, as well as talking about my opinions on the song itself. Yes, this is just my opinions. You don't have to agree. If you disagree, then feel free to let me know in the comments and let's have a healthy discussion about it. Anyway, let's actually get started with this reaction because I think I've bored you enough.
Ride with me, sweetheart. It's the city of guns, look where we are, baby. You never did this before, here with the stars, baby. You know we itching for all, looking for y'all, baby.
First thing I notice is that he's taking more of a song approach to this rather than actually doing an actual rap. It's a song that just happens to fit into the rap genre. And by him in this instance, I mean SFJ. I actually like that. I've always liked that with the versatility that some rappers have of being able to craft out an actual song, but have it still be a rap song per se. It just adds that other dynamic to it that gets you invested and actually makes you want to listen further.
Illy Mode, really, oh, city of guns, look where we are, baby. You never did this before, you with the stars, baby. You know we itching for all, looking for y'all, baby. Cause I'm in Illy Mode, really. Y'all laying down, stop playing around with the coach, y'all do the most.
There you go. You see there, once he gets past the opening sort of aspect of it, which is kind of a pseudo hook when you think about the theme and scheme of the song, he picks up and goes into what you would expect more from a traditional rap standpoint, with sort of the pacing and the sort of rhyme schemes and how he quickens it up. And I like it. I like the whole Illy Mode thing as it fits into sort of the Sicko Mode vibe, with Sicko Mode of course being one of the best rap / hip hop tracks of last season, and trying to bank off calling the track something Mode. It's simple, but it's always effective when you're actually fitting it in with the overall theme of the song.
Born right in Shit's Creek, learn how to roll just to stay afloat. So when they ask me if we all in the same boat, I'ma be like, no, just to be dope, I sacrifice the most, like cutting the throat of the motherfucking goat. Whoa, this shit is raw, swear I was born in the city of God. Try to get Christ in my life, but the closest to Christian I got with this Christian Dior. Critics are whores, I get up in walls and buy me a watch that I couldn't before. Couldn't afford.
Hold up. I just want to go back a little bit to this point, because I actually really like this part here. It picks up the pace, it keeps with the pace, but he actually really hits hard with some of the wordage that he's using here and the way he's playing around with them.
Pushing these on critics so hard, I get up and roll them. I need a watch that I couldn't before, couldn't afford. Now the bezel got infinity stone like ebony bar. Damn, snap like Thanos. Rambo ain't running out of ammo. I'ma put a damn hole in the sambo. Get shot till you fuck like Bang Bros. Damn bro, why you going so ham though? Fuck that, I'll be smooth like Lando. Cut the boy straight too, banjo. And you can't see me do camo. In the jungle, lick your roly, got a dapper instant booties coming with that nine.
This is probably the most polished performance he's actually put together, at least in my opinion, on a verse. I feel like with a lot of his other verses, there's sort of stuff that is a little bit rough and sort of loses its structure at various points. However, this one holds its structure and actually maintains this sort of pacing and rhyme and rhythm with it, which is what I really look for in a song, because most rappers actually don't realize how important holding a rhyme and a certain rhythm is to the overall song itself. It makes it feel more in tune with each other and in sync with itself, rather than just feel like it's being thrown together, or rather feeling like it's being thrown together and just put out there for the sake of putting it out there.
Iron like a Badlands. I don't really want nothing from you but a cash dance. And once I hit that Illy Mode, you fuckers never had a chance. All night. City of God, look where we are, baby. You never did this before, you with the stars, baby. You know we get you for all, look at the all, baby. Cause I'm in Illy Mode, really,
Yep, it appears to be the hooks or the chorus for the song, the stuff that he was saying at the beginning with the almost the singing part of it. And it actually fits well here. Now, the usage of auto-tune, which I didn't talk about until I am now, I'm actually fine with it in this song. There's sometimes where it feels oversaturated and kind of forced. Here, I actually don't feel that's the case. I feel like it fits in with the sort of the vibe and sort of the natural aspect of the song, which is cool. I really, really like the sort of dynamic that he's had with this song.
City of God, look where we are, baby. You never did this before, you with the stars, baby. You know we get you for all, look at the all, baby. Cause I'm in Illy Mode, really, yo. Back on my bullshit, I turn my back to the bullshit. I'm trying to focus on rapping, they all go react to the bullshit. They never was trapping with gas in a full clip, but I'm full of clips, everybody's my son. Money in the bank, everybody wanna run. Are they coming towards me, are they heading for the drum? Mention where I'm from, ain't nobody
Ooh, Quadeca coming straight out with sort of this quick fire bullet shot sort of thing, if you want to call it that. His pacing matches the song. It's even quicker than what SFJ's done, but I actually do like that. And I've noticed that when Quadeca's been doing the quicker stuff, he's been able to keep a sort of structure to the pace, which I've enjoyed. And that's what I said when it came to his reaction, to the reaction I did on his song as part of his Voice Memos album. I like it. It shows a different style. It shows a different depth and versatility to him, which is something I do feel like is one of the main reasons that he could probably break out and make it mainstream this year.
Tell me when I'm done, so I'm emptying my lungs with a belly of a beast. Coming from a plate that you're never gonna eat, thinking everything is sweet, but it's never been a treat. I'm all of these bitches that you mentioned in your tweet. Facts, selling me a dream. Funny because everything is really how it seems. Going Illy Mode, I've been healing, that is really what I mean. He is not a human, he is really a machine. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that whole part, because I actually really like this part, especially the end with he's not a human, he's really a machine, which can be taken as he's saying that he is sort of like a rap machine, being able to churn out fire tracks and being able to really keep upping his game consistently, which is something that you would expect from a machine rather than just being a mere mortal.
Mention in your tweet, facts, selling me a dream. Funny because everything is really how it seems. Going Illy Mode, I've been healing, that is really what I mean. He is not a human, he is really a machine. Yeah, it ain't even fun close to be honest. Everybody think they're getting 15 minutes, but they need a coach to be honest. They don't like me because I'm overly honest, but this shit ain't supposed to be promised.
And here goes Quadeca with the standard pacing that he had on other tracks that I've been familiar with him. And I like it. I like how he mixes the pace. Maybe there's a little less structure to it than there was with SFJ. But again, I feel like he keeps the structure well, and you can definitely keep the vibe of the song. It doesn't really change, and it doesn't really make you think, or meh. It's actually something that keeps you hooked in and keeps you invested in the song, which is always a plus when it comes to something like this.
Yeah, the city is emotionally toxic. I'm vocally conscious of fucking emotion and all with city. Yeah, God, look where we are, baby. You never did
have to admit, this chorus is actually really catchy and something that you can market really easily. As I said, it's the same as the song like Sicko Mode from last year with Travis Scott and Drake. It was easily marketable, it was catchy, and it was something that you could play out in the club or in the car while you were driving somewhere. And those sort of songs are always going to make it big in the mainstream. Those sort of songs are always going to have a fan base draw to them because of how catchy they are and how easy they are to really invest yourself into and listen to in any situation that you might find yourself in. And that is definitely a huge plus for the whole theme of this song.
You know we get your pool, look at me, oh baby, 'cause I'm in Illy Mode, ready to go.
Overall, this song was actually really good and pretty much the flames that I expected it to be. Well, maybe not precisely straight flames, but it's a really smooth, sort of catchy track that's placed out there to market itself. It's not a song that you really have to heavily promote. Of course, you will heavily promote it because you want it to sell big and you really want to get people invested in it and get it out there. But it sells itself in the fact that it's a catchy song, it's something that's smooth, it's something that's easy to listen to, and listenability is something that is massive when it comes to music. Any genre, honestly, but especially in the rap market, because if you have something that's not necessarily easy to listen to, it's not going to really push itself, it's not really going to sell itself. You actually have to have the talent to be able to do such a song or craft such a song and hold its structure throughout. And they've done it, both have done it well here. I do feel like SFJ's verse is a little bit stronger, but of course this was his song with Quadeca as a feature, but Quadeca was also excellent on the song. I feel like this was a song that was treated in a manner no different to how he would treat one of his own songs. And I appreciate that when it comes to features, and I feel like that actually helps elevate not just the artist being featured, but also the artist that is featuring them too, because it shows that, hey, this guy is worth listening to. I'm willing to feature on him and I'm willing to give him some of my best stuff. So you should probably throw your support behind him too, and you really should. SFJ is good at what he does, he's really good, and Quadeca is, I would say right now, probably the best in the YouTube rap game, one of the best in sort of the rap game in general, and that's just, of course, my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go now. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. As I said, link will be in the description, as it always is. And I'll be back with another video sometime soon. Probably later on today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet when I'm going to have the time to actually record and talk about it. But anyway, I'll let you go, as I said before. But feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want more content from this channel. And I'll see you on that next video. Bye.